Jesus saves everyone. He also doesn't.
Alright, I know my story. What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 9 of the Blackboard. We're here hanging out today. This guy's back and feeling better. This guy's here too. Some shit right here. And yeah, more drunk stories, part 3. Who wants to start it off?
Actually, I did bring a couple things.
We brought things.
Yeah, I did.
Are we eating things for this podcast?
No.
Drinking things?
Great Notion.
All
Great
right.
Notion beers.
Ooh. Okay.
One of them's a watermelon, and the other one is a pog. It's called a pog frog. It's passion fruit, orange, and guava. So there's 2 and 2.
That's what I call my ex-girlfriend.
Or
the one.
Imperial Notorious Pog, which is also passion, orange fruit, and guava. I'm a sour guy. I really like sour beers.
Notorious Pog.
Notorious Pog, yeah.
That's what I
This
call
one's
my current girlfriend.
This one is a little different compared to the original one from like 3 years ago. So it tastes a little different, but they're still fucking ice cold right now. So it's up to you guys.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
gonna be honest. I'm gonna have a pog frog because I want that one. I've been wanting to try this one. You guys can choose between these two.
Okay.
But I actually got you something else, and I know you're really gonna like this one. It's super delicious.
Oh man, you are, dude. I fucking hate Prime. That's just a waste of money, man.
No, you have to
gotta
drink it.
dude.
You gotta drink
You have
it.
to. It's a present. I mean, you might have to drink the whole thing.
Like
you know what I mean?
now.
Yeah.
Like chug it. You know I can't chug like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay, I guess.
What does it taste like?
It's a blueberry raspberry, so it's hard to fuck that up.
Raspberry?
You know.
Okay, let me try it.
It's kind of like those blue slushies, but the slushies, 7-Eleven slushie is better than that.
I've had it before.
Yeah.
It's not horrible.
No, that is horrible.
The one I had was worse.
Which one did you have?
It was like red, white, and blue. It was like a freaking popsicle flavor.
Oh,
it was
that
horrible.
one. Yeah.
I don't understand, dude. And my girlfriend's nephew is all about it too, and I'm like,
It's because of the Paul brothers,
It
bro.
is. And
Yeah.
I asked
why
him-
don't you elaborate to them why you don't like Prime?
No, I'm all right.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
go
okay.
Ahead. Yeah. We're all friends here.
We got
We're
130 subscribers. After this one, you might get 400.
Do we have
Because
130
They're like,
now?
I fucking hate
Hell
Prime
yeah,
too.
guys. 130.
Except hardly any of them are actually watching the podcast.
Who gives a shit? It's fun.
That's all right.
It's fun.
It's a fucking shit drink, and he upsells it so fucking much. That's why I don't like it, and I don't like him that much, anyways.
Yeah.
You know,
He is a piece of work. Same with his brother, but
wasn't it one of them that went into the
definitely
Japanese
moneymaker. So
forest?
Yeah,
and
that
found
was
a dead
That
body?
was Logan Paul.
that was
Yeah.
Logan. Yeah.
I don't know. Who's the one that fights?
Both of them.
Both
They
of them
both
fight, but
Are they twin brothers?
no.
No.
One's young.
Jake
Why
is
can't
the
I remember like the differences in their faces right now?
Logan's the taller one, the one that literally looks like his face, like got hit. He got hit in the face with a shovel, and then Jake just looks like this all the time,
That's actually pretty accurate.
like a mouth breather. He
Yeah,
just
right
looks
there.
like a mouth.
Yeah, you're gonna drink it
And
by
when
the time I leave.
You
I'll drink it.
you could tell when Jake thinks too, because he puts on a different face.
Which one you guys choose?
I'll do this.
All right.
Okay. Well, I can taste the coconut water in there.
You can tell when Jake thinks too, because he goes from this to. He's a good fighter, though. I will give him that. He has boxing skills.
I wouldn't want to step in the
All
ring
right.
with him.
Yeah.
Whichever
Both of
one.
them great athletes. I'll say that. Insufferable douchebags, though.
Yes.
100%. And cheers, guys. Skull.
Skull.
Ooh, it's coming out. Missed it.
Oh shit.
It's pretty good.
Yummy.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's the frog one.
I just love the whole like Dylan Danis and Logan Paul beef that's going on right now.
Holy fuck, that watermelon one's good.
Mm-hmm.
Try it.
Give that a
Yeah.
try. Got a little beard. Beer in the beard.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, it's got a bit of a sting.
I like that one better.
Fucking stinks.
Oh,
It
God.
stinks so good. That smells so. A tight little man pussy on you.
Dude, I heard that there was like a copyright. And they got taken away.
I want to put this in the fridge so they don't get cold.
Okay. But yeah, no, there's a copyright. I think that Meat Canyon even made a video about it.
We
He
saw
was
it?
like So, seeing as you guys copyrighted this,
Wait, you
this
wanna
is
put
canon.
You want to put it in the kitchen fridge or outside?
Yeah, kitchen fridge. That's closer. So it's technically a part of the lore of Bugs Bunny.
Really?
Because it's been copyrighted.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So basically, since they said something about it, it's basically theirs.
Yeah, it is
Wow.
theirs.
That's hilarious. They done goofed themselves.
Okay, I did. I pressed the
Just in case.
I always
Just
have
in
that thing in
case.
my head like,
I do
fuck,
too.
did I press it?
Same thing, like, if I'm over at somebody's house and I'm, like, taking a leak or something, I'll leave the bathroom after I'm done, wash my hands, leave the bathroom, and I'll literally go and sit down, like, back at the party or whatever,
And then go back.
and I'll be like, oh, fuck, did I piss all over the seat?
Oh.
Fuck. Just shit like that, and then I will go back, and then the restroom's taken, and I'm like, oh, well, it's their problem.
Deal with that. I'll pee outside and shit in the toilet.
I know, dude.
That's how I
think
save water.
I think me and you have similar brains where we get distracted so fucking easily. You know.
Yeah, here's the cookies.
Hey, Cooper.
All right, so we got a little distracted. Who wants to start off the drunk story? Dog knocks a beer over.
I guess I'll go. Cooper. Hey,
Oh man, you're wet. You're wet, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Go.
come on, go away.
All right, you guys start the story.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yours or mine?
I guess I can do mine.
Alright, go ahead.
Where should I start though? That's the thing. All right, I will start
Nice.
at, I guess, getting ready for the party. I was dressed up as Rick from Rick and Morty, and my friend was dressed up as Bugs Bunny from Space Jam.
Nice.
And then my other friend didn't dress up because he's a little bitch, and then I will get to why he is a little bitch after, too. And it was a Halloween party, having a good time, drinking and stuff. And then the little bitch friend, he decided to take 2 Xanax and snort a bunch of Molly and totally forget what planet he's fucking on and just start talking shit to everybody at the party in the middle of Ontario. Like, fucking right smack in the middle of Ontario.
So you mean in the bad area?
Yeah. So, anyway, I see I'm gonna do quotes, friend from when I was a kid. And he comes up to me and I I say like, oh dude, it's been a while. He's like, oh yeah man, it's good to see you, whatever, you know. And he was
an acquaintance, basically.
He's an acquaintance now,
Yeah.
but he was literally like my friend from like childhood, you know.
Is your
But now
acquaintance
he's
because of the...
no.
Okay.
Okay, but before that. But anyway, we saw each other and like he's an EMT and he came dressed as an EMT. Like, dude, put a little
Just-
thought and creativity.
No, that's
you
just
know?
him showing off. He's like, yeah, no, it's not a real costume. I'm just,
Yeah, I didn't dress up
I
because
passed
that's
the
for
classes.
little bitches, and I'm just gonna wear my work uniform.
Yeah, I just came from work.
Yeah.
I saved a baby
Yeah.
from a burning building. And a
Did you
fire.
just come from work? Oh no. I just just couldn't think of anything. It's like, yeah, sure.
I came from work.
But anyways, so the little bitch friend keeps talking shit to everybody, even the owner of the house.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm just having a good time. There's a few times where I had to go over there and just be like, hey, listen, man, it's cool. Don't worry about him. He's an idiot. Just whatever. He's my friend. I got him, whatever. And then second time happened around, and I was just like, I started talking to him, and he was just mumbling like, and I'm just like,
I can imagine.
I'm gonna go get another drink. And so push comes to shove, I'm playing beer pong, and then all of a sudden, this girl with the fucking biggest pupils I've ever seen in my life comes up to me and is like, Alex. She's like, hey, Alex, hey. Little bitch.
It's okay, I'll
That's
believe
her
it. I'll
name.
believe it out. Don't
Little
worry.
bitch is he's,
I'm sorry. I'll shut up. I'll
I'm
shut
not sure
up.
how he's gonna feel about this if he knows what I'm talking about. He's probably never
I
gonna.
don't think he even subscribes to me.
Anyway, she's like, little bitch is asking for you. He needs you right now. And I'm like, okay. And I go and walk over to the corner of the house. He's sitting there just like, looking looking all around. Then he sees me and he's like, oh, run,
Wait, he's speaking actual gibberish?
Yeah. He did
Oh,
not even making any sense. And so I come over to him and I'm like, all right, I guess we're going home, you know. And before I could even, like, you know, say anything else, about, I'm going to say 8 to 12 guys came over and we just started crowding us. I was kind of drunk, so I was just like, kind of like, oh, that's weird. They're coming to check on him?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I was like, okay, all right, you know. And then they started getting closer and closer and closer and closer. And I was like, this is a little weird. And then one of the girls jumps in and pushes one of the guys off. And then the guy rushes at me. So I grab the girl and throw her out of the way. And then all of a sudden, a fucking hand hits me on the neck. And he's like, you like hitting girls, huh? And I'm just like, oh, fuck. And then I just go up against the wall. And they all just start fucking wailing on me. So I go down to the floor.
Wait, not one guy, multiple? What a bunch
About
of fucking
8
bitches,
to 12, dude. 8 to 12. Some of them I went to high school with. One of them I recognized.
I'm surprised you did not go to the hospital.
Anyway, yeah. So I go down, and then I do like a whole, like I stand up really quick and just kind of like throw them off of me. And then I grab... I'm just going to say this. No. I grab little bitch.
I have to bleep it out.
Little bitch is better.
I like little bitch too, because he was a little bitch in this moment. You know, he's gotten better, but anyways. I grab little bitch, even though he's 6'5", and throw him out of the gate. And then walk towards the gate, and all of them come rushing towards me, and I kick one of them and close the gate behind me, and then just keep pushing to the car, like, let's go, let's go. Little bitch, I mean, sorry.
I'm gonna have to really go through this and make sure.
That's 3. I won't say it anymore, I promise.
Alright.
And
Like empty
he
promises.
still wouldn't get in the fucking car. He just wouldn't. He's just like, no, I stay here. Stay here. You know, and all 3 of the girls come out. That was their house that they were renting from the one guy. And then, like, they were just, like, talking to him, like, oh, I'll be okay. Stroking his fucking ego. And then I'm just, like, pacing back and forth, like, oh, shit. Where the fuck is Bugs? You know, he's still back in there. So I start texting him. And he's just like, oh, shit, what happened? And I'm just like, dude, just come outside. We gotta go. And then the owner of the house starts walking out. And he's just like, the fuck is up with him? And I'm just like, bro, okay. And I just start walking toward him. And then the 2 of the girls come over and like, no, please, no, stop. And I'm like, all right, fine, just get him in the fucking car, you know? And then he finally gets into the car. Comes walking out in his little Bugs Bunny costume.
He's
you
his
know,
name too.
I don't fucking care. Would know. He didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
But he comes walking out, sits down. I start going, and I don't even say anything, and I'm still fucking.
Empty promises.
That's why I said that. I knew it was gonna slip out.
You are gonna have to do a scrub of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
sorry, dude. But
It's alright. I get 2 hours at work where I'm alone and I can just edit shit.
all right, awesome. So, anyways, little bitch is still flipping out in the back of my car, and is just like, so like, what happened, man? And I'm just like, why don't you ask this motherfucker over here? You know, and he's like, he's not even talking. I'm like, exactly. And he's just like, you boys are wild, dude. You know, and I'm just like, yeah. And he's like, you guys shouldn't have done that at that guy's house. And I'm like, you're 36 years old hanging out with 23-year-olds, okay?
You shouldn't
Are
be
you sure I shouldn't be blocking his name
You
out?
shouldn't be here. I don't give a fuck. And then, so, anyway, he
He
turned
was
out
36 at the time?
at the time.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
And we were about 23.
Yeah, that was us at the last party, except we just didn't act like drunken retards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
That party we just went to, we were
Yeah.
like the only, there was like 18 and 19-year-olds
It was
there.
all 18 and 19-year-olds.
Oh,
No,
so
no,
you guys were the old dudes?
No,
That's
because
the worst.
the guys who I went there for, the guy who I'm in jiu-jitsu with, he was turning 21.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
But
there was
still, dude, they're still so
I think
young.
22
really-
was the cutoff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
then it
and
gaps to 25,
Yeah.
26, and 29.
Oh yeah, you both are 29, right?
I'm 27.
Oh,
27.
I thought you were 26.
No, yeah, 27. But okay. Anyway, I dropped off. He did no wrong. You know, he was just like, whatever. Okay, get home safe, guys. I'm like, yep. And then we show up at little bitch's house, and he lives with his grandparents. That'll come into play later. And he starts fucking wailing on me from the back seat because I'm dropping him off there fucked up.
I remember hearing this story, man. I remember seeing
Starts
the bruises and
wailing
shit.
on me, wailing on me, wailing on me. I get out, I rip him out of the car, and then I try to get in my car, and then he gets up to my driver's side window and just starts hitting me. Not really hard, and again, he is my friend, so I was just kind of eating him. You know, I was just like, no. So I get out of the car again, and he just will not let me leave. He wouldn't. He just would not. And like I said, he's like 6'5". He did wrestling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, he grabbed me, took me to the floor, and we were wrestling in the street. I'm yelling at him, and I'm thinking about just fucking knocking him out, but I'm like, I can't do that to him, man. I can't. You know?
That's your boy.
Yeah,
Well, you
and
see,
then
he's
nowadays
a lot
I
bigger.
would have fucking hit him. You know,
See,
like
he's a
I
lot
would
bigger
have just
than me.
fucking laid his ass out.
I
But
would have been doing anything I could to fucking just knock him out or
Yeah.
something to get away or something. I would have ran. I would have, like, after I pushed him in the car, just fucking ran away.
it was my car though. That's the thing.
I mean, okay, you threw him
He
towards
might
his
have-
car.
He might have done more
yeah,
damage
This is what
to your
this is
car.
what happened. So we're rolling around in the street. His grandparents come running out, and his grandma gets the hose and starts hosing us down. Like, stop it! Stop it! And then I kind of throw a few punches at his head, I remember, and his grandpa's like, Alex, stop, don't! And I'm like, fuck. You know? So, finally, I get up,
What,
and I
you
grab
throw
his
a nigga?
ass.
Whatever. I'm just kidding.
Fucking me up. I grab his ass, I throw him on the lawn, and I get in my car, put it in drive, and he comes up to my driver's side and starts punching me again, and I just floor it. And he fucking grabs on, let's go, just fucking onto the street in front of his house. And I turn the corner, whoop, 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 whoop. Cops, right
Wow, already.
there. Yep.
Damn.
They do the sobriety test on me and everything, and that motherfucker ripped the blue shirt that I had on because I was Rick, but I still had my lab coat. And I had just a lab coat and pants and shoes.
No
shirt
Halloween,
underneath.
so.
It was a Halloween
Yeah,
party.
okay, so they're just now
Yeah.
like, oh, this guy's just a fucking mad scientist running through the streets.
Yeah, so they do all that, and anyway, push comes to shove, I get arrested, and then little bitch gets arrested. He gets his own very own cell because he's such a fucking wackadoo, and he's just not making any sense, not saying anything to anybody, and just flipping the fuck out. And I remember walking toward booking, like where they like come in and like tell you what's everything's happening and stuff, and he's in the cell like banging on it, and like looking at me and saying something, and I'm just like, oh my god. And I remember, dude, the cops were giving me so much shit, dude. It was so funny because this was like the height of like Rick and Morty, so like everybody knew.
Oh,
you know?
so they were just like,
Yeah, they were like,
Oh, Rick!
no. They were like, oh, I thought Rick would be a lot smarter than this. I heard you were fucking at a Halloween party, Rick, and then something shit went down, and I was just like, well, Rick's a drunk, so at least I have that part down. And then they're just like, oh! You know? And I remember they were fingerprinting me, and I was kind of like wincing, and the guy was like, fuck's up? And I'm like, my hand's a little broken. And he's like, oh, okay, all right. And I get into the cell with like fucking 13 other dudes. They're all drunk. It's just the drunk cell.
Yeah,
Everybody's
okay.
fucked up or drunk.
now just got caught and
Yeah.
sat there.
And I have to stay there all night.
Yep.
And I remember
The
this.
drunk tank, that's what it's called.
Yeah, probably. And I remember this one dude came over and like sat down next to me, and he was like, "So what the fuck's up, fool? Are you the doctor or something?" And I was like, I really wanted to say, "Are you fucking stupid?" Yeah, I'm a doctor, dude.
He's just
This
so drunk,
literally,
he didn't know.
this says Party City, you know. But I was like, nah, dude, I was at a Halloween party. And he was like, ah, yeah, I got you. Makes sense. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, he sounds drunk.
I was like, all right. Anyways, so, and then I get released, charges get dropped because of all the fucking madness I went through before then. You know, and yeah, and little bitch is, you know, he's all right now, but you know, it was just a wild night, whatever. But
Do you still
anyways,
talk to a little bitch?
no, not anymore, really. It was probably for the best. Yeah.
Honestly, the only reason I even cut him off was because I heard that story the first time, and I'm like,
I know. And then
you know,
he was a really good friend, but he was that friend that was like,
it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot, and it was just really fun to hang out with him.
Oh yeah,
all the time.
It was
you know?
killer. You know?
Yeah.
Because I hung out with him a few times too.
Right.
Not as much as you two.
Yeah,
You two were like
we were best
thick as
friends.
thieves, pretty
Yeah,
much,
we
yeah.
were. But that's
Yeah.
why I could call him little bitch, because he knows what he did. Now, for a while, he kept saying that I should have just knocked him out and left him there. And the reason why I made the right call was after I heard tellings that about one of the dudes who jumped us at the party had a gun.
Mm.
And he's like, you should have just left me there, man. And I'm like,
What a fucking
sure, dude, yeah, I can get you killed, you know? So, anyway, that's my story.
Well, that was a roller coaster.
Don't drink and do drugs together, kids. Just drink or do drugs opposite each other, okay?
Or just, you know, don't go crazy with it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just do it responsibly.
Moderation. Yeah.
Responsibly.
Don't have the whole handle of Jack and the whole bag of Coke.
Right. Just have a few beers, chill out, take a Percocet and a Xanax. You'll be okay.
Well, okay.
In the morning, you'll be okay.
Disclosure, though. Is that
Just
the word you
kidding.
say?
Just kidding.
Don't do any bad things ever.
Disclosure. I do drugs, but I don't condone them.
Because that one kid will be like, well, the guy on the podcast said I could do this.
All right, but just don't drink and don't do drugs. There, we said it. As we drink a beer.
Man, that story is fucked. I remember hearing it the first time. You told it just as well, I think. Andy.
Yeah, because it's wild, dude.
It
Every part
was
is true.
wild.
Every part is true.
It's nuts, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You guys both could have lost your lives.
Oh yeah.
You could have had brain damage.
Oh yeah.
Did you lose your ID for a while or something?
No.
He
He did. He had charges actually. I just got arrested with a reckless driving because
he was hanging on.
Yeah.
He was supposed to stop, but this guy's fucking punching
But
me.
you passed the sobriety test?
That's
No.
the thing. I
You
blew a .8, like a .081, and the guy was like, "Fuck, we gotta take
We
it."
have to bring it in.
And I was like, "Do it again." And he's like, "All right," and it was like a .81 again, and I was just like, "Fuck." Yeah, and then we had to go get a good lawyer, and then the lawyer brought it down to reckless driving because of the situation. So yeah. Nothing bad.
I would have called that survival driving.
Yeah, that's really what it
honestly.
was.
Well,
That's
yeah,
really what it was.
Somebody's high out of their fucking mind.
Yeah,
They don't even know what they're doing.
Going back to it though, now, dude, I
It's
would
like going
just
into a primitive
kicked
state.
his teeth in front of his house, you know.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah,
In
honestly,
the past.
even knowing if that guy had a gun, I don't know if I could have brought him with me. I don't know if I could have had that strength for you.
I know.
That you did.
That's the thing, though, dude. Once the pressure kind of goes on for me, it's like, all right, I'm either living or dying. You know, something switches in my brain. You know,
Your fight or
mean
flight
the-
is
yeah, the
fucked
fight or
up.
flight.
yeah, but it's for me. It's like even like I get like tunnel vision. It's just like we have to do this goal.
Oh, that's adrenaline right
Yeah,
there.
probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. But anyways, yeah.
So, what would you rate that story?
That's a crazy story.
Crazy, right?
It's sad because it sounded like the end of a friendship. The start.
It
of
was
an
the
end
slow death. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was like a
Start
slow,
of a slow
miserable
death. It was
death of just a shit ton of birds eating at your innards as you're dying. That's what it sounds like. That's the kind of
was, dude.
death of a friendship.
It definitely was. Yeah.
Fuck.
So I would rate that out of a 10. I'd probably rate that like a 9. That's pretty
Well, I
sad.
thought you were going to be, okay, Germany. I thought you were going to say 8.
9?
8.5. Because, you know, it's like, I don't know why there's that thing where they're always like, they lowball all the Olympics.
Because they're assholes. Because they think they're better than everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, I got German blood.
Even though they
so-
won, they lost twice.
In what, though? So there's-
World War One World War II.
Oh, that's what you're not talking about, the Olympic.
No, I'm just talking. They lost,
only
dude.
2 times.
They don't even
That's
have a
lot more
fucking
than
army,
that.
from what I know.
My
Really?
favorite one
They
of
just
my-
have a shit ton of embassies and I believe UN peacekeepers.
Norm Macdonald says the best joke about Germany. He's like,
Oh,
I don't
rest
know.
in peace, Norm
I
Macdonald.
know, right?
Yeah, that guy
One of
was
the
awesome.
greats. And it's just like, I don't know if you guys are history buffs or not, but you know, that country, Germany, keeps me up at night. You know, that guy wakes up in the morning and thinks, I'm going to go to war with the world. I butchered it. I'm sorry, Norm.
Well,
that really degrades your memory.
Another
I
thing
mean,
too.
it was like a 12-minute joke, so I'm not going to do 12
That's
minutes.
a long joke.
I mean, another thing too is it's always target audiences. Because you think about how all these big comedians, they get big. It's not because they're appealing to everybody. It's the people who come are the ones who specifically find them funny.
That's
So
true.
they're the ones laughing at every joke because they're the ones
Right.
that like that.
Yeah.
You know, because you put just random anybody in there, and there's a lot of people who aren't going to get it or
Yeah.
not going to laugh
Yeah.
or get offended.
And I'm going to say that it was like, it wasn't 12. It was probably like a 5-minute joke, but it was way better when you said it.
Dude, he just got that voice to it. Yeah.
Eh,
Don't
I
you
don't
put
know
that
if
in
you're,
there.
history buffs or not, but yeah, we can do impressions another episode.
Well,
Ready for your story?
Yeah, I'm going to do mine. There's like a 5-minute gap right there. All right. Well, mine's... It's definitely not crazy. This is just me being young and stupid, but I wasn't as young as the last 2 stories. So this one I was a little older. This is when I was hanging out with Joe a lot. So, and I had the Beamer, but my car was in the shop all the time, and that kind of plays into the story. So I can't drive right now. My car's at the shop, and I just have my dad's mountain bike and my BMX bike. The mountain bike seems like the best option for what's about to happen. So my friends all hit me up, and they're at Etowanda, the trail up there, and I'm all the way here with no car. And they're like, "Hey, we're gonna start drinking. You should come up here." And I'm like, "You guys know I don't have a car right now," and they're already drunk. I'm like, one of them even said, "Like, I'll come pick you up." I'm like, no. I'm gonna make it over there. Don't you worry. So I take my bike from here all the way to Etowanda.
Like you say, it's hard.
God.
Yeah.
Dude, that is.
Well, yeah, dude, that's like
Etowanda
miles?
7
Avenue?
miles, 8
Yeah,
miles.
7 miles up.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
across and
I
then
keep-
up.
I keep thinking it's by Chafee College. I'm sorry.
Well, it's way past JP.
You gotta take basically Banyan to get there, right?
Yeah. Well, because Banyan doesn't really go through. I basically went to Wilson, and then I went down past that high school.
Wilson, there we go.
And then I kept going until I went past the Canyon Elementary School, and then you go up. And then you have to go past all the other buildings, and then you go up again. But yeah, it took me a good 30 minutes or something to get there. So I get there, and everybody's already kind of fucked up. Oh, I have to hike when I get there, too. So I get up there.
Oh, yeah.
And
was
now-
it your little BMX bike?
No, I brought the mountain bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured it would be better because I have the speeds and stuff. The BMX bike would be hell going uphill. So I eventually get there after 30 minutes of just fucking pedaling my brains out to get there. And then I start, now I'm hiking now another mile up the trail, or half mile. And then I finally find the gazebo where they all are, and I can hear the music and I can see the lights from there, and I get there. And one of the guys, I'm not going to use his name, but he is the Asian dude we used to hang out with, who used to also do the Rick and Morty impressions with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember him. He was
was
kind of a piece of shit.
shit-faced. He was fucking shit-faced.
He usually was.
He was gone, dude.
Didn't he try to fight people, too? Or something?
Oh, I did. I actually did fight him, except it wasn't that. It's not as bad as yours, you know. Like it was just like a couple of punches in wrestling. You know, that was it. Like he was drunk, and I did not want to hit him.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I
so you
kind
were
of
going easy on him.
I kind of understand that mentality. Like I was buzzed. He was like,
Yeah.
and he fucking hits me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
So then it's kind of like, bring him down. Fucking lay down,
Yeah.
bastard.
Literally, you know what I did though, dude? I
Hmm.
literally grabbed him by his pants, like
Just like-
his pants, and then just fucking threw him into his fucking yard.
I can imagine you just sideways.
Yep.
So
But anyway, sorry.
I get up there and they're all pretty buzzed, and there's also that other girl who got like all weird about kissing a black dude and a gay dude during that Truth or Dare game. I told you.
Oh.
But you don't say that.
Cut that out.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
She's a flight attendant now.
yeah, she is, but man,
Okay.
she was all right, but she was a piece of work too.
Oh yeah.
So, there's a bottle, you know the Kirkland bottles, man. Like the
Kirkland?
Costco.
Kirkland, yeah.
Kirkland.
And they're always like this fucking big.
Yeah.
There was an unopened bourbon.
Oh,
And I'm like,
man.
I gotta catch up to these fucking people.
Oh, dude.
And fucking damn it.
It's contagious.
The Asian dude, he comes, he's like, yeah, you got this, bro. You got it. And I'm like, where am I? I'm just drinking all of it? And he's like, yeah, fucking do
He
it.
got so aggressive when he
Yeah. And then Joe and the other girl that, you know, Eskimo Bros. She's there. And they're like, don't go crazy. And whoever else was there, I can't remember. Some of them walked away early. But here I am taking this bottle of fucking Kirkland fucking shit, the bourbon. And I just go back like this and just chug, 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 chug. Like I was trying to be shoe nice, honestly.
Oh.
And I got like at least, not halfway, probably a little bit
still.
less than
How many
halfway.
fluid ounces do you think?
It was more than 60. It was a big fucking bottle.
No. How many?
Oh, that I
you
drank? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Less than half of that. So if it was
so
a
close to
64,
20 ounces.
yeah, maybe 22, maybe.
Jesus
Of
Christ.
pure alcohol.
Yeah, I chugged
Bourbon,
it.
dude.
I didn't eat.
Oh.
I've just been exercising the whole fucking way up there.
Oh,
so my
and you gotta
stomach
go
is
back
empty.
too.
Oh.
So I'm like, yeah, I drank it, and then I'm just chilling out partying with them, and I'm still doing shots like every once in a while.
hell
my
no.
God,
Like every
man.
once in a while, we're like, oh, shots, all right. What are we taking a shot to? Fucking Earth blowing up a couple billion years. Fuck it. And again, like that other story where I just disappear. This I could kind of fight this one, but I was like black for a minute, and then I'm like, well, I'm back. What's happening? It was kind of like I was coming back and forth. It was like the fucking Matrix, honestly. And they're like I was having conversations. I don't fucking remember them. So eventually, it's like 4 in the morning. The sun is almost coming up now, and it's like almost everybody's gone except for now. It's just the 4 of us, and Asian dude, our Eskimo thing, and Joe. She was a wonderful woman. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's not the jealous type, is she?
Nah. We didn't say her
She'd be like,
name.
"What did you say?"
We didn't say her name.
Yeah.
What was her name again?
All right, I know you tried.
I tried.
So I'm coming in and out of consciousness, and no, you know what? Somebody was there because they were holding. Because it was also blasted.
Fuck!
Dude, you're gonna have to go through it. Yes, man.
You gotta go through the whole thing.
So they're walking down. They're holding each other like this, and Joe and the other girl, my arms are like this, and they're holding me going down. And I'm just singing, and the other dude is singing with me, and even though we're like 20 feet apart. And I don't know who has my bike. Somebody has it. Eventually, we get to a car, and I'm like, I don't think I can make it home.
Ooh.
I'll try. And the lady, luckily, she has like a big car, and she's like, we're gonna put your bike in the car, and we're putting you in the car. And so they got me in the car somehow. And the next day, my bike was in 2 pieces. Luckily, it was the other
took it
bike.
apart?
So it has like that piece that slides out,
yeah,
so
yeah.
the wheel comes off.
Okay, yeah.
If I brought the BMX bike, well, the BMX bike is smaller though.
Good homies though.
Yeah. So what I do remember
Yeah,
is
I didn't leave your ass there.
I was coming in and out of consciousness still, and I remember this part. You know, like how horses have like the feeding thing right here.
Yeah.
So they have a bag around my ears, and I'm just like leaning over.
Oh no, dude.
I'm just leaning over like, what?
Oh.
You're throwing up in the entire.
No, I'm not throwing up.
Oh, you're
It's like
dry heaving.
it's like the wave.
Oh yeah,
shit.
you're so.
But I'm
fucked
not.
up,
I'm not
yeah.
dry heaving yet. But it feels like I'm about to. It's like that hot saliva is coming out, and it's like
Oh.
any minute now I'm gonna barf, and I'm laughing while they're driving, and I just don't barf on the floor.
Fuck.
And oh man, they're so great. They both carried me all the way up into here and took my clothes off and put me in bed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good
but
homies.
yeah, that's my story. I'm still not going to tell the knife one yet.
Well, I think my story is way too long, and I'm pretty sure we're past 25 minutes.
Well,
You're probably right.
do you have a shorter story?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Let's hear that.
Yeah.
Fucking 36 minutes.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
That's-
No, tell your
okay,
short
yeah.
story.
We could break it up.
You remember that one podcast we saw? It was 2 fucking hours long, and like
2.5 hours, and
nobody's
it was
watching
about
that whole
fucking
thing.
fantasy league.
Fantasy League football?
For 2.5 hours.
6 views.
My God, dude.
Yeah.
All right,
Fuck, man.
all right.
People are crazy.
Okay.
All right.
This story was
Get right into it.
This story was in February of 2020. I'm just gonna name them J and D.
JD.
Let's see if I can hold to
Jack in your knee?
So you know J. I don't know.
Are you using actual first initials?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
J, and then D. Do you remember D? Old friend of mine, always wore glasses. Has a BMW.
Oh, this is ass.
It is, bro. I don't.
Well, there's this thing. There's this concept that they do. It's called electric feels. I don't know if you guys have ever been to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a concert. It's just like a. It was at the House of Blues
Like the MGMT stuff.
before. You remember where it used to be at Downtown Disney?
Yeah.
House of Blues. Then you know how they moved it.
Yeah.
So we went to that new location.
Mm.
Electric Feels is basically it's like a dance. It's like a DJ just plays really popular hits like Tame Impala, MGMT. They played so many songs. It was a lot of fun. We got a hotel that was, I don't know, maybe a mile and a half away, so obviously we got a Uber there, Uber back. But at the Electric Fields, it was JD and me. And I was buying shots. I bought a round of shots. I bought 2 or 3 rounds of beers. And I'm not talking about like 12 ounces, dude. These were 24 ounce fucking beers.
Those good ones.
And Jay, you know, he's feeling it. He's having a good time. He's dancing. D, he was next to me the whole time. And we were like dancing like this, like just having a blast. And everybody kept looking at us. And I kept thinking, I was like, oh God, please don't tell me people think we're gay. We're not gay. We're just having a good time. We're just having fun.
Self-conscious!
But we were having a blast. And then as soon as we got off, I was like, hey man, my drink's done. We were literally dancing for maybe an hour.
But like real dancing or just literally?
No.
Yeah!
No, like
You
real.
guys rock!
No,
Yeah!
like real dancing because we knew the song.
Play
And
Sweet Caroline! Bum, bum, bum.
Shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding. My beer's done. His beer's done. We're like, let's go get another drink. He's like, okay. He seems perfectly fine.
Seems.
He was. That's the best part.
J or D?
D. D was perfectly fine. He was like coherent. I could talk to him. We were talking about stuff. Jay was just doing his thing. You know, he was there too, but he was kind of like, I want to try to get a chick and dance with her, so I'm going to stay away from the YouTube guys.
Okay.
So I'm
He's
like,
looking
okay,
for
that's cool. That's,
Basically a rave bay.
which is fine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
if you want to get it, you want to get some,
Right.
by all means, try it.
Yeah.
We go back to the bar and we get drinks. Where he maybe has quarter of the beer in. Done.
Whoa.
He
Was
was
this like that?
he was like, just I don't know how I can't explain. I guess all the adrenaline and all the fun he was having, he still had a sober mindset. But as soon as his body calmed
Relaxed.
down, he relaxed. It hit him, and then he was like, "I gotta go to the bathroom." And then he goes to the bathroom. I go pee.
Yeah.
Jay goes pee. D's in the stall, and then I'm like, we go outside. We're waiting for him. Like, fuck is taking this guy so long?
Yeah.
We go in there, banging on the stall. Hey, are you okay? I can, you know how you can kind of see in the little peephole? Because
Yeah.
I'm checking to see if this guy
Yeah.
didn't fucking throw up all over himself,
Yeah.
or he doesn't, you know.
Exactly. Being a good friend.
And he's like this. I'm fine.
Wow.
Fine.
It's like me in the bathroom, that one story.
And he threw up in the toilet.
Was it a toilet or?
It was a toilet.
So it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was in a stall.
Portable.
No.
Okay, it was
No,
an
this
actual
is
stall.
actually in the House of Blues itself.
In the actual
It was
house.
in-
Okay.
Yeah. It was actually there. And I had been wanting to go back to Electric Fields. And I've been wanting somebody to go with me because I know it'd be a fucking blast. But this specific moment, this specific time was... Honestly, I don't know if any friend would have ever done it. I've never met a friend that's done it.
Crawl into the stall.
Yeah, I
You
crawled
did?
into the stall and I
You
opened because Jay's
So you
6'4",
you
dude.
get
He's
throw
fucking
up on
tall.
you?
I'm 5'6". D's
Yeah.
about 5'7". He's maybe an inch,
Wait.
2 inches taller than me.
Was all the
Yeah.
puke in the toilet though?
The puke was kind of in the toilet and kind of on the sides.
So you were sliding.
No. It gets better. It gets better. It's way better than that. Okay. This guy is so fucked up. He's on the toilet with his pants down and he takes a massive shit. A gigantic shit. And the Electric Fields is done. Like people, we're
People
in
are trying
there
to go to the bathroom.
we're in there for like an hour.
Oh my god.
And he's like, and we opened the stall, and Jay and I are like trying to figure out what the fuck are we gonna do with him. We have to leave. I'm not joking, you guys.
Shit everywhere.
And then people are like, "Is he okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's just really fucked up."
And we gotta wipe his ass too.
And guess who did it?
You did.
I wiped
Homie,
his ass.
dude. Homie.
You're a real one.
That was a big shit, dude. That
Yeah.
was a gnarly
The
shit.
football came out.
Dude, I'm not. Yeah, it was shaped like a. I can't see the other end, but the actual it was a. This shit was maybe about that big, and then it started, thinning out.
Like his sphincter tightened up a little bit.
Dude, he took a fat fucking shit.
I
It
could
was
just
huge.
I could just imagine him laying there like.
Oh man.
The thing is, we didn't hear him. We couldn't hear any. I heard him throw up.
It's just a silent shit.
So he's throwing up and then he's cognitively
threw up
gets
and
back.
then yeah. And takes a shit. I'm like, wow.
It was on the floor, right? It was just on the floor.
The shit?
Yeah.
No, it was in the
Shit was
toilet.
in the toilet.
Oh, dude, I was picturing like him on the floor and like his pants were down.
Oh
I was like,
no! I
So
would
much
have
worse.
probably called the janitor or something.
Yeah,
when
for
that
real,
happened. Like,
yeah.
hey,
I
dude,
wouldn't have said
my
anything. I
friend
would
took
have
a
just
shit.
taken
Yeah.
a picture of it and left.
That's my friend.
I'd
That's
be like,
one of
this
my
is
old.
you.
I
This
have
was
known
you
him since
yesterday.
kindergarten.
Yep.
I've known him for a really. I haven't
Oh,
talked to him
We
in a
all
while,
know that. We all know that
but
feeling. man.
D was one of my oldest friends. Jay was one of my
You
oldest
did.
friends.
Oh!
I almost
Scrub.
said the name. Almost said the name. The
Scrub,
first two
scrub,
letters.
Basically said it. I got it. Scrub.
Anyways, Jay was telling me, I'm not gonna wipe his ass. I'm like, you guys are way closer friends than, like, I've known him my whole life. But the thing is that you always hung out with D more than me. I'm like, you asshole, you're not gonna wipe his ass? Alright, fine, fuck, I'll wipe his ass. I wiped his ass. There was still shit. Like a good
I bet.
chunk. I took it out and there was like a whole chunk of the
Oh!
toilet paper. And I wiped his ass again. I'm like, alright, let's pull his pants up. Let's get him.
Fuck it.
Let's get him to the bathroom or to the sink. He can wash his hands.
You're just using toilet paper too. You don't even have wet wipes
He
or
can
gloves or anything.
He can, he washed his hands. He was so fucked up. I was like, okay, we're trying to walk him out. He's dragging his feet and he's almost falling. We're like, okay, so how do we do this? And I'm like, all right, Jay, you're gonna grab his arms. I'm gonna grab his legs.
Just walk
We're
out.
gonna walk out of there. And I don't know if you guys been to the House of Blues over there, but there's about four steps.
Mhm.
So there's 10 steps flat, 10 steps flat, 10 steps flat. We went down all of them, carrying him. And all I hear is people go, woo! Yeah! And I'm like, fuck you, this sucks! Fucking help! And I call the Uber, I'm getting the Uber, and I'm like, Jay, look for the Uber, I'll take care of him. And he's just... And then he's like, hey, I got the Uber! I pick up, dude, this was like brothers in arms kind of shit. I picked him up by my shoulder and I ran with him and I carried him
Wow.
to the Uber
He's
as
a big
fast as
guy
I could.
too.
Damn.
No, not Jay, D.
Oh.
D's about my size.
Oh.
Okay.
And he's skinnier than me, so he was easy. No,
Oh,
Jay,
man.
that would have been fucking rough, dude. I would have
Yeah.
probably dragged his ass. He's tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got him in. I felt so confident when I did that. I put the window down because all these people saw me carrying him.
Mm-hmm.
And I see these, like, this was before I was dating the current person I'm with.
Yeah.
I was like, I was telling these girls, you see that shit? You see that? You see that?
Hey man,
Let me
use
see.
it.
Where's my phone? Hold on. I got a fucking great picture, too. I have a picture. You can splice it in, too.
Oh yeah, send it to me. Send it to me.
Dude, that was one of the greatest. I can't believe I forgot about that drunk story. That drunk story was awesome. The thing is, I wasn't even that hammered.
Yeah.
He was fucked up.
He was done.
Dude.
D was fucking destroyed.
I think all of our stories were gnarly in different ways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, send that to me. I'm gonna
I will.
I'm gonna splice it in right here. But yeah, hey, episode 9. Woo!
Yeah, peace out, guys.
That was a good episode.
Thanks for coming to the vicinity of immediacy.
Immediately.
Immediately.